It came a couple of days ago. And I jumped onto TikTok to let them know that I'll be over here on YouTube sharing it. So I want to welcome everyone who is brand new to the station. We focus heavily on recycling, repairing, repurposing, anything we can do to help curb the waste that's in the oceans, the landfills, and make our air better and just nurture our earth. So, and I want to welcome everyone coming back. So we're at 1,400 subscribers, and I thank you dearly so much. It shows me that you're totally interested in this, and we are at the tip of the iceberg of sharing info. I'm telling you, there's so much out there. Between just the tip of the iceberg, slow fashion. I just dropped a video over on Patreon on slow fashion. Mind you, it's locked for members. However, I will be doing a rendition of it on YouTube later this week. It's very, very, very interesting. You will love it. But you can't talk about slow fashion without talking about fast fashion. So that's kind of where we go on that. So with that, I welcome everyone. I am grateful that you are here. I look for your comments, suggestions, your ideas. You are my compass. And I also bring you with me on my my art projects. So with that, I want to introduce my book. It's called The Bridge of Life. It just really quick snapshot, because I know some of you have heard this story over and over as I have repeated it. And I don't mean to repeat it too many more times, but I did have a dream of a very specific bridge. The next morning, I got an invitation to be in an exhibit, bridge themed. Thus, this piece of artwork you see is what I created, and this piece of artwork inspired the original poem. I took the original poem that I wrote and I extended it, and that's what this book is. So for those of you, I had said I put it on KDP. Guess what? Temporarily, I've taken it off of KDP because I want to work on the format of the KDP. However, the book is totally out there, and I have a little author hub on Amazon, so you can see the notebooks that I've made also, including this one up here, which is Notes with a Heart. So now, to preface this book a little bit, I'm going to read the back, and because it's a little snapshot I worked on to communicate with you what the book is about. In The Bridge of Life, I bring you with me to explore the beauty of the simple bridge buzzing with life to a bridge breathing within the mystical realms of universal energies. So yeah, we go from a simple bridge and we go into a deeper perspective of bridges, of what might be bridges, maybe metaphoric bridges, visible or invisible. Okay, hi everyone. I am so excited that the book came. So, my first published book called The Bridge of Life, based on an art piece that I did, submitted to an exhibit. So, the following is some clips of me just reading some stanzas out of the book. So, at the very end of the book, what I want to share with you are a few of the reflections. So we'll do that at the very end, but kind of in the middle, I'm kind of back and forth in different areas of the book. But it gives you an idea of how the book reads. So anyway, with that, I hope that you enjoy it, and have a beautiful day. Okay, hi everyone. So wanted to take a moment to explain how and why I wrote this book, how this came to be. Um, External from the circumstantial things that occurred that led me to writing the book. What made me actually continue the extension of this book? So, as I was writing the imagery of the bridge, I really started to feel that the metaphor of a bridge, whether we are each other's bridge or something is acting as a bridge for people to get from A to B sometimes is not apparent to people. It is not evident to them. They don't see it. And so they feel alone, or they could come to feel desperate even in a situation. So wanted to write this book. I wanted to get the point across that I really believe inherently in this universe, there are bridges already in place for each of us. And how I write this is, I am addressing the different things along the way. So, with that, at the very end of the book, I do give a key to what I believe is the essence of a person going over the bridge or using that bridge as a way to get from A to B. And I give what that key is. And it may sound simple but profound, or to some, and some may not even bother with it, and others may be, wow, that is true. It makes all the difference in the world in how I feel and what I do and how I make my decisions. I share the key. So, but if this can help one person, then I have totally done my job. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is to help some people and inspire them that yes, there are bridges out there. You may not see them. They may not look like what you think they look like, but they're there. So, with that, I hope that that helps. Love and light. Okay, so here we go. Life is abundant, vibrant, and the mysteries are about to unfold. Lest we take note on our humble bridge as it intertwines within the realms of nature, universal energies, and humanity. Not a mere entanglement of sorts, rather an Empyrean fusion where all becomes one. It happened in a sudden moment of infinite sweetness when the ancient arched venue took in a distinct breath and began to pulsate with life. It was amid the primal ages of time, upon the commencement of twilight, from which night was ushered in with style as pristine saplings sprung upon our earthen ground, painting it with delicate variations of greens and browns. Subsequently, bridges of life were set into motion in the most quiet pockets of the night, so that even our universe did not wake. In the same instance, and now we're going to jump to the traverse. Now, the traverse meaning when you're walking across the bridge. The traverse may simply impress upon our earthly realm as a simple rustic wooden path, raised just above a streamlet. Destined upon a path, visible or not, metaphysics are at play, divine and on a continuum that morphs mindfully and uniquely within our hearts to heal and inspire. The traverse, steady as it is, may be subject to posers on its path, creating perceived obstacles and illusions of failure. Take heed, for wisdom calls on the shields of goodness. As unwelcome entities disguise themselves in any given form, seeking opportunities to extend their tentacles onto, and then it goes on. So I hope that gives you an idea of the depth to which we go on the bridge of life. And in real life, it can get quite complicated, it can get quite convoluted, but I really do believe, all in all, we are each other's bridge. And at the very end of this book, I give the true key, which I believe is the key to freedom. Okay, everyone. So the reflections, there are 19 reflections, and I make them very kind of sporadic. I give you a few just a few words. That's all that these really are. And a few are very obvious, such as beautiful bridges, difficult bridges. And you have the top part, and you want to make notes there, or you want to make notes here, and to divide them up a little bit or whatever. But I just felt to put these words right smack in the middle of the page. And so you've got 19 pages like that. And then I name other things like grateful and thankful, helping hand, one to forgive. Who is it that you need to forgive or you haven't forgiven, or why haven't you forgiven, right? Or a song to sing. So these are they're very sporadic and not necessarily radical, but something that we can relate to, and maybe by free association brings us to a place that maybe we haven't reflected on in our mind, and we really do need to, and we keep pushing it to the side. But anyway, so that's what the reflection pieces look like. And I take a few minutes in here, a few pages, to share with you how I do the reflection pieces. So with that, I hope that this helps you, and I give a little contact info at the end, and I hope that this gives you some insight. Well, thank you everyone for being with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a follow, a like, subscribe. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if you have any questions on the book. And with that, you have a beautiful day.